Hello everyone, back here again today looking at another painting that I've been doing. This one's called Late Bloomer, and I'm just going to kind of detail how I started the picture and some of the ideas I used, and then how I went forward with it. So we'll get right away into the video here. This is just a little brief overview of the painting. I'm going to scan down here and show you what it looked like as I started to finish. Once again, it's called Late Bloomers. And here we have a portrait I'm beginning, and this is how I generally start all of my paintings, with sketching. And this is an intuitive portrait, and I'm going to start this with acrylic marker, and I'll eventually show you how I incorporate the sketch into the painting. But all of my pieces start like this, not only from the figures, but also the backgrounds, the landscapes I often do, and the still lifes. And this next part is kind of the start of that other one. I made some shifts, some adjustments into the image I put on the page. Here's another part of the drawing where I bring in vegetation, the kind of the tree shapes at the bottom of this image. You'll see at the end of the video. And I've just started scribbling, doodling to try to get some ideas, and sketching plays such a huge part in everything I do. I do use some reference material such as photos and even drawing from real life, but for the most part I will put all that away and rely on intuition for most of my pieces. And here's how that sketch and idea is incorporated into the vegetation at the bottom of this image. This piece is made almost entirely from an acrylic background, but I also bring in water-soluble pastels along with oil pastels. So it's a mixed media approach. The title of this piece is Late Bloomers, and it's kind of a self-portrait in many regards, because I regard myself as a late bloomer, and I probably still am even at my age now. I'm never quite satisfied with where I'm at. I'm always trying to push the boundaries, and it's led to a lifetime of practice, which I enjoy. But I'm always trying to find different things as I go through each of my images, and hopefully I'm getting a little better at it as I go along. I think a lot of us are goal-oriented as we start off. I know even as an American, I know that goals are always stressed at an early part of life. We expect teenagers to know exactly what they're doing when they're 18, and I was no different. It took me a while of self-discovery to find that out. I went off traveling across the world. I taught overseas at international schools. I met so many different people with viewpoints opposite of mine, and it made me, I feel it made me a better individual in doing that. I do not use a script when I make these videos, by the way, so if I stammer a bit at certain times, it's because I'm kind of thinking about personal feelings that I feel that art is all about. I talk a lot about technique and process in these videos, but hopefully you can also see a bit of my personality, because at the end of the day, I feel like painting is visual poetry, and it's not an easy thing. You have stops and starts, and that's the whole point of this particular video, being a late bloomer. I feel like I've had a lot of stops and starts, but I keep plugging away each day. The author Kurt Vonnegut once said that everyone should practice an art, be it singing, writing, making art, even if you're bad at it. It will give you a certain vibe to your daily life, and I found that to be true. I've been doing this most of my life. I think I started really taking the art seriously at age 14, and I'm still working that way here in my 50s. So I tell everyone out there, try to find something that you can do. It brings an immense amount of joy to your life, I feel, and you can really find some truths out about yourself as you go along through the process. I'm always amazed at the teams I work with, how far they come in just such a short amount of time. Maybe in a year or two, they have incredibly improved their ideation, their techniques and processes as well. And here we have the final late bloomers. If you like this video today, please subscribe and hit the like button. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.